Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um, I want to first apologize to everyone who's been reaching out to me, who's been trying to contact me, and I haven't called you guys back. Please forgive me. I sent out a message to my group yesterday, and a couple of them thinking it was my email was hacked. No, it was me. It wasn't hacked. It was me. Um, guys, in life when you go through something that's so traumatic, you don't know how to handle it. Emotions, especially guys. With my diabetes and everything, that's a issue with my emotion as well. And it was a very traumatic situation for me, very traumatic. And I'm 55 years old. The first time I've ever had handcuffs on me. So I I apologize if I didn't fulfill your expectation of how I should react. Um, I can only react the best way that I know how. I'm a person that flight. I don't fight. They said there's five things that people do when they dealing with stuff. I'm a flighter, meaning I will remove myself from the situation. I will hide. So that's how the best I know how to do is to retreat and get into me. And I draw my strength from God. Um So that's why I'm asking some of you guys, just give me time. Give me time. Give me time because there's a lot of different emotions that's going on. Sometimes I feel ecstatic, happy, full, and there's time I start thinking about my whole situation. Start thinking about, you know, um, but I know it's a process and I know God is in charge. And this is why I'm going to share some stuff with you guys this morning and to let you guys really understand where I'm at. Okay. I'm in a good place. I'm in a good place right now mentally. I can't tell you how I'm gonna be an hour from now or later. I don't know. But right now I'm in a good space and I want to talk to you guys. I want to share some things that that I'm feeling, and hopefully this will be some sort of therapy for me, some release. Okay. Um, it's not funny. It's not a funny situation for having somebody to lie on you and have your freedom to be taken away. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. And a lot of people might think, oh, she's getting her karma. All right. First of all, I never call CPS on anybody. That's a lie. And you guys make it okay for people to lie and and for you guys to believe it. That's the sad part about it. And that's what Mr. Kelly going through. I believe, hold on, let me put my thing on so y'all can see my face. Okay. Um a lot of you guys say you're fighting for Robert Kelly, right? Um but you entertaining someone that will lie on somebody. And I know some of you guys don't know me too well, but those that know me knows my spirit, the type of person I am. I don't fight. I don't put my hand on anybody. My husband, both I've had two husbands, and they can tell you in a minute, we have never, ever, ever fought. Never. I won't even argue. I will walk away before I even argue with you because I don't like that feeling. Even people that talks to me down now, I will shut down. I will remove myself from a person's presence before I get into that ghetto mentality. I'm not a ghetto person. I don't like the scenery where people got it. I don't like that. I will back away. You have yourself. You go ahead on and fight. I'm not going to embarrass myself in the public. I'm not going to you'll never see me cutting anybody's tires, busting anybody's wind. None of that. You will see me cry. You will see me retreat. You will see me do that kind of stuff. That's me. Okay. Um, and I believe God allowed me to go through this for me to really empathize with Mr. Kelly. For me to empathize with Mr. Kelly. You get what I'm saying? Um, I know how it feels now because before, when I was praying about him being in a cell in a cold room on a cement floor, I know how it feels. I know how it feels to be in a room that's really small, have the toilet right there, your privacy. You don't, when you go to the bathroom, they can walk by and see you. I know how it feels. I've never had an experience of being in a jailhouse. Never in my whole entire. Now, when I used to do ministry, we used to go and pray in prison. I used to go, but we was only able to go a certain spot, like in the common area when we used to read Bible with prisoners and things like that and pray with them. But I've never actually been in a cell. It's like a scare straight experience for me. Okay. It was a scare straight experience. Um, the person that made the accusation and the lie on me had the nerve to record it, videotape it, and she thinks it's funny. Sorry guys, my hair's a mess. She had the nerve to record it and videotape, and she's laughing about it, right? And I got a chance to watch it because someone brought it to my attention last night, and um, and I did screen record it as well. She I saw the comments in there. It's like, oh, she's smiling. And you know what? That police officer said to me, because at first, I went through the breakdown. Now I'm going to be honest. I went through the breakdown crying because I just couldn't understand it. I couldn't understand how they could come to me after I had told the week before that she had threatened me. How they could come to me, arrest me on something I didn't do, but she said I slapped her, right? Um, they said to me, the police officer, he says, I know you're the type of person you look like to be. I may be wrong, but I see you have your Bible in your hand because you remember that morning I was doing my scripture reading, and he says, I know you have your Bible in your hand, so I'm not going to mistake that you're a believer, right? And I said, I didn't even want to hear because I'm crying, and he said, just think about Christ. Think about Christ, how he suffered. He didn't do any wrong. He suffered. He suffered so we will know how to go through the suffering. And then at the end, you see what happened to Christ at the end? He said, Christ is glorified now, right? Um, I didn't want to hear that because first of all, first thing I'm thinking about, I'm not Christ. I'm Sylvia. I'm not Christ. I'm a believer, but I am not sinless. So therefore, I'm not Christ. So he's just said, look at it. Look how he suffered, right? He says, they got the news out there. They got the cameraman, you see right there? And they have freedom of the press, freedom of public information. He says, I need you to wipe your face and walk out there and show them you're not defeated. Show them. So I wiped my face, y'all. Because you can see in her video when she's showing, I wiped my face. I wiped my face, got the tears all out my eyes. And he says, hold my hand. Act like I'm your boyfriend, right? So I start, he made me laugh because he says, act like you're my boyfriend. Act like I'm your boyfriend. So he held my hand tight. He says, just walk out there and smile. He says, when you get through that door, wave at them. And that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. I smiled. Go look at the video. I smiled and I waved. And he says, I'm not going to put the cuffs on you until you get in the car. We have to put them on you because it's protocol. We have to do it because if I don't do my job, I will get in trouble. I said, okay. So he let me get inside the car and he put the handcuffs on me. And that's why I said to you, as a person who believes in Christ, he allowed me to walk out of there with dignity. They wanted a show, right? They wanted a show. And let me tell you how awesome God is. I got a phone call, because God placed an angel, and I'm gonna give her a shout out, Juanetta. Juanetta. Um, I met her during this trial thing, y'all. I met her. She contacted me a couple of days before she got to back to Chicago, and she says, "I'm from Spitting Fires channel. Shout out to Spitting Fires. Shout out to everybody. So don't get it wrong if I don't shout you out because I'm just trying to give a story, okay?" She sent me a message said, "I'm from Spitting Fires channel, and if you need anything, I'll be there on Monday, right?" So she got off the elevator on Monday and I met her and she had on this bright orange, and we hugged and trust me, y'all, I didn't know her. I met her on Monday. And God has okay, let me finish. Okay. So when I when I did the live on Thursday morning, y'all. You guys are my witness. Did my live and I got in the elevator, went on upstairs. Vet went on upstairs, and Dottie came to me and she said, "The police. I mean, there's some things I'm leaving out because I need to leave it out, but I'm just going to give you the godly part. You get what I'm saying? The godly part. The other part I'm going to keep it out for a reason because with everything happening, I'm not going to tell you about the other stuff. I'm just going to tell you how God works, right? How awesome He is. So came downstairs. Veta came down. Netta came down and was talking to police, blah 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 blah. I'm just telling you how God placed her in my life at the right time. God knew all of this ahead of time, what was going to happen to me. He knew who to place there at the time when all of this situation was going to happen. Okay. I did not know her from a can of paint. She didn't really know me other than being on YouTube. And God used her as my guarding angel. Okay. When all my friends who I could have been but were not there, He used a stranger. He used someone I didn't even know, who I just met, who emailed me a couple of days before to be there with me. She stayed. She followed the police car. She was in the police station. She stayed there the whole time, y'all. She had all my stuff, my bag, my ID, my credit card, everything she had. She held it. Okay. Um, and she was giving play by play to who she needed to give play by play to. She is from Spitting Fire channel. What she did, she used my phone to contact Spitting Fire. That's how come Spitting Fire was able to tell you guys what was happening and stuff like that. But I'm just telling you how awesome God is. Me being His child, how He took care of me because He knew I had to go through this suffering because obviously there's a purpose for all of this. There's a purpose for all of this. I did not know it at the time. All I know is the thing that I thought that could be the worst thing that happened to me happened. Okay. The worst thing that I could ever think it about happened. I never in my life dreamed of ever being arrested. You guys have heard the bozo, Levi, the other guy talk about us being arrested, DJ, Dubowski, and myself. The ones who's been standing strong for Robert, the ones who've been at marches, who's been fighting for Robert. They said they were going to have us arrested. If somebody told me last week I was going to be arrested, I would tell you that's a lie. That's from the pit of hell, because I ain't going to do nothing to get arrested. I ain't going to steal. I ain't going to hit nobody. I ain't going to do nothing to get arrested. But guys, I got arrested. I got arrested. Okay. And God showed me exactly in a small portion of what happened to Mr. Kelly happened to me. And guys, I have nothing to do with Mr. Kelly. Why did they put me added on to Mr. Kelly? Because you know why? The person said she's me, an R. Kelly supporter. That's how the ball got rolling. It made it so easy to arrest me instead of investigating what was going on. You guys, come on, y'all. Give me some feedback at what I'm saying here. Give me some feedback, because you guys, I'm trying to show you there's a bigger picture in this, y'all. There's a bigger picture in this. Dubowski got arrested. Dubowski was what? The voice, the big voice of what was happening, the injustice of Mr. Kelly. Okay? The voice. He gets arrested. He gets something crazy. And now the church lady, the person that prays on the net and talk about the Lord and praying for you, never hit anybody, never been in a fight, gets arrested. Arrested. Because if you listen to Spitting Fire's live the other day, Spitting Fire showed you the correlation, guys. She showed you the correlation. The day before, I was telling you how Daryl McDavid knocked it out the box. Did the correlation? Go check Spitting Fire's channel out. Go see what she said when she's talking about me getting arrested. The correlation. I said how it, and I was in there. We were praying every day in that building. I was bringing my Bible. I was praying and reading Psalms 37, Psalms 59. The folks have been praying nonstop for Robert. Nonstop. And guess what happened? I get arrested. I get arrested for something I did not do. You guys was my witness. I was live when I supposedly slapped this person. I was live. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Exactly, Daz. Because they knew what was happening, what would get a person arrested fast, what would make news, what would make a person look bad. What would make a person look bad? Attach this situation to Mr. Kelly. Attach it to Mr. Kelly. Make Mr. Kelly look bad, because right now, Mr. Kelly is going to win this case. Make him look bad. Do you understand what I'm saying? But God, when I tell you, but God, I can't tell you why all of this happened, but I'm telling you, God allowed me to go to that that jail. To me, it's prison because anything that confine me and get me all locked up and feeling that my freedom is gone, you know. And then she, like, it's more to it. So the news guy said somebody called him and told him that is, I guess, is about to go down. Be ready with the cameras. And R. Kelly supporters getting arrested. Yeah, I'm going to do prayer affirmation. Powerful. R. Kelly supporter is getting arrested. Get the cameras ready. An R. Kelly supporter. See, they didn't know the person that they were arresting, the person who's never been in trouble, who's never had a fight. They didn't know a person that they got arrested has a super clean record. Did you understand what I'm saying? You guys called. You guys blew the precinct mind. Hey, oh, my buddy's here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to say, hey, I haven't seen him in a long time. Hey, King Payne. I'm sorry, guys. I just had to say hi to King Payne. Um, small channel. Small channel. This is a very small channel. Very small channel. But we serve a big God. The word is getting out. Mr. Kelly is getting out. You need an interview? Okay. Okay, you get an interview. The word is getting out. Um, they can't spin the narrative because they have channels like Spitting That Fire. They have channels like Lady D. They have channels like Dottie. They have channels like that. We're small, but we're powerful. We're small, but we're powerful. And it's only because of him. I'm not going to stop praying. I'm going to continue to pray because the word has to get out. The word has to get out. And sometimes you have to go through some suffering. I cried like a baby. I'm not gonna lie to you. I cried like a baby. I even started hyperventilating. I was throwing up. I cried like a baby. I cried. When I tell you, I cried out to God. I cried. And if they think that's funny, yeah, I did cry. I did. But I also told Megan when they came to interview me, I told Megan, I said, I'm not defeated. I refuse to let them. That's why I came out that jail. I got into that building. I walked with my head high, and I sat in there. I went back, and I continued taking notes. I continue to hear what happened because I have an assignment. I have an assignment, and God placed me in this assignment, and I'm not going to let no devil in hell stop me from my assignment. I am not. This is what God gave me, and nobody can ever take that away from me. Yeah, they took my freedom away for a second, a small second, and what I thought was the worst thing that could happen to me is to be placed in somebody's jail. Happened. It happened, and God said, and so what? It happened. What did I say to you? I would never leave you. I would never forsake you. This is me living out my belief in God. This is me living my belief in God. If I never read the Bible before, if I never believed the word, I am living and it's manifesting in my life right now. It's manifesting in my life right now. If you guys are not getting chill from what God is doing in my life through me right now, and Rachel, don't feel sorry for me. God allowed it for a purpose. He allowed this for a purpose. And I trust him. I trust him. And this is for those who are not believers. Because I'm going to tell you, I believe in Christ. I love the Lord. I am his vessel. I am his mouthpiece. And he trusts me with this. He trusts me with this. Yeah, I got into my feeling. I got into like, oh, woe is me. Why this? Why am I being arrested? Why are they lying on me? Why this? And God brought the police officer to remind me of Christ's suffering. Of Christ's suffering. You can't be any good to the kingdom if you don't go through something. You can't be in the kingdom without going through something. And everybody think just because you're a Christian, everything's supposed to be perfect. Nobody's supposed to lie on you. Nothing. You're supposed to have all the funds that you need in life. Nothing happens wrong because you're a Christian. That's not true. That is when hell breaks loose. That is when hell breaks loose in your life. And the difference is, being a believer, I know who to trust and who to hang on to when I go through these trials and tribulations in life, even when I'm not at fault. Now, if I was at fault, if I went and slapped the girl, then could be like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. I deserve it. But when I know for a fact, without a shadow of doubt, without even thinking, oh, possible, maybe, no, I know for a fact I never touched that woman. She threatened me. They did nothing to her but came and arrest me. I know that for a fact. Just like, I'm going to put it back to Mr. Kelly. Mr. Kelly was giving all these offers on plea deals. He knew that he was not guilty of what these people were saying. He's been suffering. He's been in jail for 3 years. And I know that a little bit of his experience in jail, a little bit of being handcuffed in your hand. And you know me, I suffer with diabetes. This arm here I suffer with, and my arm's behind my back, and I'm sitting on behind my back, and I'm in pain. I know a little bit of the suffering that Mr. Kelly gone through. I know a little bit of this much of suffering that Christ went through. Not a lot, because I don't know how much, he took all of our sins, all of our suffering. Just a tad, like a little drop. I know a little bit. And I understand in this work, in this assignment, if the enemy doesn't come at you, you cool with them. And the songs that rings in my head to suffering is to what? Suffering is to be with Christ. God allowed me to go through this. He placed an angel on right here with me at the time. He placed an officer who is a believer. He gave me dignity. Even, okay, let me tell you, they thought that the news was going to drop the video. Guess what? God placed a reporter who said, I'm not going to let them drop the video. I'm not going to let them put it out. They're waiting for that video to drop, and you see it never dropped because God stopped it. He stopped it. That's why you never seen a video from a news reporter. She took the video and recorded it and put it in, act like, oh, somebody gave me this. Somebody was recording this. No. Ask Netta. She saw you standing right there with your phone recording. She saw you. But you want to lie, and you keep lying and keep lying, eventually it's going to catch up. And if you see in her video, you see the cameraman where Veta has her camera on there, and you see him. The news company did not put it out. She wanted it. She wanted it so it could go against and look bad on Mr. Robert Kelly. They were hoping I had a bad record so they can lock me up. and I'd be part of the whole R. Kelly thing. But they got the wrong one. No, they got the right one. They got the right one. They got God's child. And I am God's child, regardless of what anybody think. The weapons did form, but they did not prosper. They got the right one. They got the right one. Absolutely, they got the right one. Exactly, Kim. But God. But God. I placed my trust in Him. I cried. Let me tell you, at one point, I was losing a little bit of faith when I got into that cold, cold room by myself. I started hyperventilating. I started throwing up. And I started thinking about my baby, my child. I started thinking about my husband. I started because I had talked to them. They gave me the opportunity to talk to them, and I mean, they let me stay on the phone for over an hour and some change, talking to my daughter, and my daughter contacting different people for me to make sure they know what was happening to me. I couldn't get everybody, but from the phone that she had, she was calling people, and I thought about my family. I thought about them. I thought about being stuck there, not having an opportunity because someone lied on me and being stuck. I thought about that. But then I said, nevertheless, Lord, let thy will be done. Nevertheless, let thy will be done. I was crying, y'all. I cried. I cried. I cried. I cried. I cried. I cried. I I cried. I mean, I cried so much tears I couldn't cry no more. I got in the car, I was still crying. I was crying. But when I walked inside that building, I refused to let them see me cry. And then at the end of the day for the trial, for the case, I got in the corner and I started crying again. I started crying again. But I was crying because I thank God that, and I started thinking back of everything. And I started thinking about all the wonderful people God placed in my life. All the ones who has been there. I was here by myself, but all the wonderful people, the folks that was making the phone call that made me that made the lieutenant think I was such a big time person. I started thinking about, and I started being grateful. I started thanking God because it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad because God placed every single one of you guys in my life at this time, at this moment. And I know I am blessed. I know I am blessed because the overwhelming phone calls that this lieutenant got, and he ended up offering me water, guys, cold or room temperature water. I had a choice from the lieutenant, the one with the white, the one with the white, the one with the white shirt, the one with the white shirt, the big boss. He was there to, you guys made me feel, made him think I was so important that he came to give me water. And then had another officer to walk me out. Normally I just throw the people out. No, she said, let me make sure you find your way out. Let me show you which way to go. You get what I'm saying? To go find your way. And when I came out, guess who was sitting there? The woman that I just met on Monday. She stayed there the whole time. You see how these people are calling me? The whole time, this woman who I just met on Monday because of Spitting Fire saying something about me on her channel was sitting there patiently waiting all those hours for me. Tell me if I'm not blessed. Tell me if I'm not his child. All those hours from 7 in the morning to, I don't know, it was 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Do you understand what I'm saying? God wanted to show me something. He wanted me to understand, really empathize with Mr. Kelly. And I realized it's not about me. I realize it's not about me. I realize if I put my trust in God, things will happen. Things will cause me to want to give up. But I'm on assignment. And I realize that when you're on assignment, you're going to be persecuted. You're going to go through things. But if God put you in this, he's going to put you through this. He's going to get you through this. Now I can't say I've never been arrested. I have to make a joke behind this. Now I can say I can't say I've never been arrested anymore, y'all. Somebody gave me a name, Gangster. What y'all gave me? Somebody gave me a name. So that's why I say it's a very good Saturday morning. I thank God for you guys for sitting here listening, because obviously it's somebody that need to hear it, because 191 of you guys in here. 191 is a couple of people was more, but 191. So they call me OG. So that to God be the glory. To God be the glory. And if you guys ever thought whether or not I was a Christian or a believer, hopefully what I've been through will give you some light of who I am. I am God's child. And you will never hear me say, I could come out here cussing people out and going in and going this. And no, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I am not going to even, no. But I am going to listen to the legal advice. I am going to take action. And you guys know I am. But that's not for everybody to know what's going to happen, I'm not going to be a fool now, y'all. Christ didn't say for me to be a fool. He didn't say that, okay? I'm just going to tell you, he didn't say it for me to be a fool, no. But I'm protected. That's all I have to say. I'm protected. I'm protected. And shout out to the young man who told me he got me. You know who you are. We talked yesterday. He said he got me. Shout out to Rob's attorneys. Shout out to Mr. Kelly, y'all. Y'all, he the thing that touched me yesterday, he's not even supposed to even make an emotion. Yesterday he went like this to me, to his heart. He did this to me yesterday. And even though he's going to his trial and all that, he acknowledged me. And I thank God for that. And it's not to just toot my horn or anything like that. Just like I got him, he got me. Yeah, definitely. I'll tell you guys everything in regard to this case. I do have to go back to court. I have to go to court. Just keep me in your prayer. All I ask for you is prayer. Just ask for God to cover me, and just for everything to come out. Everything to come out. All right, because now I got to come back to Chicago. But I am going home, y'all. I have to go home. I got to go home because my family wants me home. They want to see me. They want to hug me. They want to make sure I'm okay. So I have to give them that opportunity because I stopped them from coming up here. So I am going home. I am going home. I probably will not be here for the verdict, but because I have to come back to Chicago, I am going home. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly when or what time or anything like that, but I am going home. Other people will be here to cover it. Dottie's still here. Dennis is going to be here. But I am going home. I'm going home. It's time for me to go home. Seriously, I've been here a whole month, y'all. I have been here a whole month covering it with you guys. I've been here a whole month. I am Dorothy. I am gonna go see my doctor, and gotta go see my doctor. Make sure, and plus, y'all, I ran out of medicine. I don't have any more medicine, and I can't stay here without medicine. You get what I'm saying? Cause y'all don't, look, y'all don't want to hear me in the hospital, right? So, I gotta go home. I was supposed to take my shot today. In fact, I don't have any more, so I gotta get home so I could get my meds refilled and stuff like that. Yeah, guys, don't stop praying for Robert. You see the victory that's coming right around the corner. We got this. We won. We won. We won. We won. FMS, appreciate your testimony. I love you too, Queen Christy. And you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna give a shout out to all the folks that we have had our differences, and now this is the time y'all gonna make me cry. This is the time I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. Okay, I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. Mm. Okay, I'm trying not to cry. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Okay. I'm trying not to, pretty eyes. They got me there because I wanted to thank some people. I want to thank some wonderful individuals and wonderful, and try not to. I'm trying not to. Okay, never mind. Forget you. I'm gonna cry. I don't care. I'm gonna cry. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Mm, mm. Okay. Here we go. Oh, okay. Okay. Here we go. I gotta let it out. There's been some during this whole R. Kelly thing. I you know you meet. I've met so many wonderful people. I met some people, and I met some. We've had like ups and downs and fights. Sometimes I can be abrasive. Some days I can be the sweetest thing on pie, but I won't hit you now. I won't hit you. But I will separate myself from you, and I will back away from you, and it's very easy for me to cut you off. It's very easy for me to cut you off. Mm. It's very easy for me to cut you off because Of course, you guys know I have an abandonment issue, you know, being raised in foster care and all this kind of stuff. So when things, people like, I feel like I'm being attacked or anything, I know how to back away. And I've lost a lot of like friendship, you know, because it's easy for me to leave instead of hanging with the relationship or hanging with the person. I just leave them. Um, um, I want to say thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you for thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry I pushed you away. Thank you. Um, just know I'm not perfect. I have, I have issues. I have abandonment issues. So it's easy for me to cut relationships off. It's easy for me to let it, you know, let good people come out of my life because of the lack of trust that I have in people. And it's not anybody's fault. It's just my upbringing. And I tried to do better, but that's who I am. So Gucci, thank you. Marshall, thank you. Ugh. I got your message, Marshall. Thank you. Somebody made a video for me. You don't know what you have in people until you go through something. Not until you go through something, then you realize the gifts that you have in people. Not until you go through something. So, to everybody who sincerely, because not everybody deserve these tears. Not everybody deserve these tears, but the ones who do. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry. Sorry as an apology, not sorry that I'm a sorry, like a sorry person, but as an apology. So I thank you. Um, I said I was not going to cry. My four girls, I'm not crying because I was in jail. I'm crying because I'm great. You know what? There's always somebody gonna come in here and mess me up. Okay, all right. I'm not crying because I did not cry about no jail. Okay, I'm not crying about. I'm crying because oh my God. Oh God. Somebody always come and mess up my moment. Okay, somebody always comes up. Thank you, McKinley, because somebody always up. She goes and say Martin Luther King was in jail, was arrested. The great people. That's not what her. That's not the tea. Now y'all see why I go through these emotions up and down emotions because somebody come in here just like no, no, no. I was just tears of joys are because there are people in my life that I pushed away and when all of this happened, these people reached out to me to make sure that I was okay. That's what the tears was for. Not because I was arrested. No. 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 I was arrested because I needed to be arrested for because God wanted to show me something. You know what I'm saying? Okay, because I that was like one of my fearful thing of being arrested. God said, "Okay, you scared of that? Okay, I'm gonna let this happen to you." Okay. Thank you, Michelle. That's why I was crying because these people. Thank you, powerful. Thank you. Okay, it's not because. And I want to say I want to say thank you to Glinda, y'all. You know, Lady G and I have had our powwows. I want to say thank you to her. She called me today. Thank you, Lady G. I'm thinking about all the people that I've had outs with. Mm. Thank you to D. Wilson. Thank you. I'm thinking about all the ones I've had outs to, but when the rubber hits the road, when you need somebody, they're right there. You know, Nakia, you and I, that's you, my sis, for life. Of course, my sis Randa, me and her, we'll never be separated. We'll never be separated. We don't be on each other's channel like that, but we'll never be separated. It's my sister for life as well. A lot of you guys are my sisters for life. My sisters and my brothers for life. So, when you get old, you get in your ways, and I'm setting my. I bet you somebody calling me and telling me stop crying. How much you make a bed? Somebody tell me stop crying. Hello? You, it's gonna be expensive. Look at God, y'all. Look at God. Hold on. I was told to take a picture of my medicine. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm telling you, look at God. Look at God. Look at God. Y'all, I'm telling you, He loves me. He loves me. I'm muted now. Okay, there she go. Okay, I will. Yes, He will, Lady T. Yes, He will. Look at God. Look at God. You guys, y'all, guys, man, man. Yes, He will. All right, I'm gonna put the link in there. I know somebody had asked me to drop the link earlier. Let me drop the link. I the tears came from me being grateful. That's where the tears come. Tears ain't got nothing to do with me going to jail, nothing with me being feeling sorry for myself. It's just I get filled because of people who I pushed away are the ones who's been like reaching out to me. That's what I'm tearful for that, not because of some jail. I did the cry in jail stuff the other day. I don't need to cry about the jail. That's last year stuff. That's old. Tomorrow is a new day, Sylvia, both for both of us. Yes, Louisa. Ah, Gene, that's gonna be with my back channel. I'm sorry, Gene. It's gonna be my back. Okay, I'm gonna go in my back channel. Okay, let me put the link in here and just for those who want to come because I'm about to end this because I have to start my back channel playing R. Kelly music. Rosie, I love you, sis. Rhoda, love you. Good, I love you. Fifi, you know, uh, Shannon, pain in the butt. Yes, love you too, sis. Who else? T girl, Bree. I know I've been treating y'all like stepkids. Rabbit, Kim. Okay, here come Kimber. Kimber. Hey, Kim.
Hey Sylvia, how are you doing, my love?
Good, honey. How are you?
I'm good. I'm here at work.
Hold on. Hold on. Hello.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm back. What happened to Kim? She left. Um. All right, guys. What was I saying? Coming back to Atlanta. Oh, yeah. Hey, Nakia, I can't have rice no more. I can't have rice. I can't have rice. You can only do vegetables and stuff. No more rice. Um, guys, where's Spin Fire go? Where'd she go? Where's everybody? Where's Oh, don't forget the affirmation. I won't forget. Let me do the affirmation. Hold on, y'all. All right, guys. Let me y'all coming in? Y'all coming into the thing? Oh, Vivian, thank you for my cat. Look at y'all. Y'all just like so sweet. Thank you, Vivian. She just cashed at me. Hey, Gooch.
Hey, hey, I'm at the doctor's office at my chiropractor, but I had to call in quick. You know I did everything because I love you, girl. They woke me up yesterday and I called, you know who I already called. I said, please call that jail for me. Get her. And they start laughing. They're like, I'm not in Chicago, but I make the calls. I said, please do. And she said she worried those people to death. So
They
stay
told
strong.
me. They told me attorneys were calling.
Yes, I had, the two I had, and
Yeah.
I said that Sylvia. They were like, oh hell no. So continue, do your thing. I'm gonna talk to you after you get off because I'm at the chiropractor, with my little
Yeah.
accident.
Yeah.
So I'm still listening because the ladies here they laughing. I was telling them how you getting ready to cry, and I said, watch, look, there go the napkins. So let it out. And you remember last night I joked with you about I know your ass was crying in the back of the car. I know
Yeah.
you was going I
Oh
know
yeah.
you was gonna cry sooner or later.
You heard what Ronald told you, right?
Yeah, that Dallas told me said, Gucci, oh my God. I said, Dallas, we already know. So continue. We'll talk after. They're about to go pop my neck. So I'm gonna keep listening while they do. But I had to call in to say, I'm always gonna be here. You know that, cause we talk off, off anyway.
Even when
So
we fight Gucci, right?
yeah,
And Gucci,
we
wait a
always
minute.
do.
Hold on, Gucci. I'm sorry I hung up on you. Okay.
No, no, man, look here. You know me and you talk anyway. Look here, brothers
Nakia,
and
I'm
sisters.
sorry I hung up on you too. I've got to apologize.
Hey, brothers and sisters fight, right? And sometimes people don't realize, yeah, we have disagreement, but one thing you know that I always text you, always talk to you, and we talk behind, but it is nobody's business because one thing, God put us here to love each other. And if you got disagreement, sooner or later you work it out and you still be around. So, I will never hear anything happen to you and don't come. You know that. So, you know, I'm always here. I'm just a phone call away, regardless what. I don't care how much I can walk right now and stuff, but I'm here. So I'm limping around, but I will be all right. You go home Monday and you should be getting a call from somebody Monday when you get home.
Why are you gonna tell people when I'm leaving here? Oh my God. He gonna say, Gucci got a big mouth. Didn't I just say I was gonna
Hey,
tell when I'm
you
leaving?
know that shit. You
Yeah,
know
didn't
that
I?
already. I forgot. Well, you say you're leaving
Well,
today.
y'all see?
No, I just want you home so we
Y'all
can do
see
something.
this, y'all? He got
Hey,
a big mouth,
everybody, everybody, she know damn well I was gonna say. I want her home to her family so they can give her a hug. You know, they told me they missed her. They haven't seen her in 30 days.
y'all. Well, Dallas wanted me home the day it happened. She said, "Ma, come home now."
Dude, yesterday I talked Dallas into not coming yesterday. She she was coming. Yes, I said Dallas. No, wait, wait. She said no, Gucci. I'm getting me a plane ticket now. I'm gonna curse somebody out. You know Dallas is. I said no, no.
I said, Dallas.
Yeah, just go ahead. I'm gonna go back in the chat. I'm going back in the chat.
Bye,
They're about to work on my neck. All right.
yeah, yeah, no, bye, Gucci. Yeah, yeah. See, he just go blabber it out. He just go tell when I'm leaving. Lord have mercy. I did change my plane ticket from leaving later on to now. I'm leaving. He's so silly. He is so like, oh my God, he just tell everything. Yes, I am going to continue reading the transcript. Yes, I am going to continue to read this transcript. Yeah, I am going to continue to read the transcript because and y'all, I'll still have the information. They sent me the transcript. Yeah, the transcript. Yeah, they sent me all. So we're gonna do Daryl McDavid's transcript. Okay, we're gonna read those because it's a whole freaking bunch of pages on his. I got those. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna read something. Case this person, I guess they want my attention. This person sending me a message says, "Not one defendant." This is what they said to me. Not one defense witness was presented to refute y'all boy sleeping with minors. This is the great Bonjean's plan. Y'all know he's going to be found blank. He has no defense, none. And I said, God is in control. He without sin cast the first stone. I guess you have no sins. That's what I said to this person, right? Then this person said, infamous Sylvia, I have never married nor had relationship with an 8th, 9th, or 10th grader. I am a teacher and have taught middle and high school. To hear y'all address young children who were manipulated by an adult as victim is disgusting. You ignore every evidence against him. He's still going to be found blank. I rebuke that. Yeah, I'm about to block him. I'm going to remove his thing. Okay. All right. So we're gonna read the what children, lady? It's a. I guess it's a guy. I don't know if it's a lady. It's a guy. Thank you, guys. They sit there. They all have their own reason for certain things, y'all. They have their reason for certain things. All right, let's do some affirmation because powerful wants some affirmation, y'all. I got a new name. I got a new name along with no. I got my name. It's gonna be Infamous Sylvia, but I am a what? What am I? A trial vlogger. A trial vlogger. Thank you to listen, Jason, for giving me a new name added onto my name. A trial vlogger. Shout out to Jason of Chicago Tribune. Shout out to Jason Mesner, that is. Kim, you see I'm hard-headed. Kim told me to take the day off. Yeah, I'm gonna play Kel's music y'all. We're gonna go to the other side. We're gonna play Rob's music, okay? Trial vlogger, Infamous Sylvia. Yay, sweet one. Yes. I am a trial vlogger. Like a trial legal blog. Yes. Turn it up for Kels. Yeah, y'all. Stop. Turn it up for Kels. Yeah. We're gonna see the light at the end of the tunnel, y'all. We can see the light. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go to my live. Bye, y'all. I'm gonna go to my backup channel. Let's go to travel the backup channel so we can play some music. Cause I see a victory. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let me set it up. Hold on. Let me set it up. Hold on, y'all. Let me set it up. All right, y'all. I just set it up. Come on. Let's go to the other side. See you guys in a minute to the other side. Bye.